Now you, now you can start.
Okay. Okay. So order by clause and limit. So order by clause. So there's no connection between any of the two. So I just they were both small topics and but a very useful topic. So I clubbed both of them. So order by clause is used to filter the records in an orderly format, that is ascending or descending, and it can be written like this: select the column names from a table where column name ascending and descending. So let's see. So let's see. So here is my entire table, and now I want to view the category names. Sorry, in the ascending format. So I got the category name list in the ascending format. And now if I want them in the descending format, I'll just simply do this. So this is basically the order by. So if you want to order by like multiple columns, like let's say let's take another table, category master. Here let's see. So here we have across each category we have different parent lineages. Okay, and the parent the depth of the lineage is stored here, category depth. So if I want the category list, all the category list in an orderly format, ascending format, but the depth should be in the decreasing order, I can do that. So I take the category name as ascending and I take category depth as descending. So I'll get the result here. Once again, let me, okay, the result is coming. So I just take two columns and category depth. Let me take the parent lineage column also. And let's take only limited results for now. See, I got the result. And let me just locate. See here, I did not get any repetitions here, but usually in this table you get a lot of repetitions. Like you get multiple lineages against one category. See here. So we got two searches for Beetle, 2-line cordless phone dealers Beetle, and but the way we got the results is, so we got the category depth 8 first, and then the category depth 7 in the successive result. Same goes with Beetle authorized. So we got the first result which we got was with the depth category depth 8. So the lineage depth is 8. So lineage has got 8 layers here, and the other result which we got was of the category depth 7. So this is how you can apply. So if I just take this out here, and if I just do this, so I'll get category also sorted in the descending format, and category depth also sorted in the descending format. Let's see here. So the result, okay, sorry, my bad. So when I don't take this, I'll get category in the ascending format because of the absence of the order by clause. That is why we'll get in the ascending, but the depth will be in the descending format. We'll have to specify for each instance ascending, descending, and descending, descending. So unknowingly, I have used the limit as well. So limit is where this clause is used when you need to access only the limited amount of records from a query result. So that is where you use the limit. For example, if your query is giving you results more than 10 lakh or 12 lakh, so which is not actually an Excel can hold, and if you want to take the extract in an Excel, so the Excel can hold up to 10 lakh fields only. So what you can do is you can use a limit clause and you can separate the data. For example, let's see if I get here this way, I get 10,000 results. Okay. So if I take these 10,000 results, copy them, and put them in an Excel. And I want another 10,000 result in the second page, but I want to filter after this, after the filtered records. So what I will do, I will use the first 10,000 and then the other 10,000. So it will give me the results after the first result. So this is actually the result which is appeared here is 11,000, 10,001 to 20,000. So I'll just take the copied result and put that in the other Excel file. So if you come across a big data which you like, you want to bifurcate into different fragment into small parts in order to export them in a Excel file, so you can use limit. Or if you want to just know a sample result of your query, you can use a small limit and just view how your query looks. So that there also you can use query. So query will help you there as well. Limit query cell. So any questions about limit query or order by statement?
No, no more. No.
Okay, thank you. So min and max, as we all know what min and max are. So this function returns the lowest value in a column. This function returns the highest, again, it's the highest value in a column. Users can use functions in the select and where clause. For example, here is how we can write. So let's see the results. So let's take the previous table. So here I have a value called call count. So let's take Mumbai call count. So I will just take the category name. I'll just take max Mumbai call count. So I will get the maximum call count from the column Mumbai call count, which means that I will get the this result first if I order it by the Mumbai call count. If I order my table, so let's take category name, comma, Mumbai call count, and then order our table by Mumbai call count, where call count needs to be descending. So see the first result, so it's 209075. So we got the first result 209,075, which was the maximum one with the maximum value. Same way we can use minimum, and see now we use the maximum max as in the select statement. We can use it in the where clause also. So I just want to know. Okay, so here I have used where Mumbai call count is equal to the maximum Mumbai call count. So this will 1 second. Values of okay, sorry. This is a group function. Max. Okay, we can use it only after using a group function. So I guess the group function will come after the join, but we'll do it before the join, before joins.
Mohit,
Else we,
Jay has some question for you, bro.
1 second, I'll just check. Okay, repeat limit. Okay, Jay. So the limit does nothing fancier. So I'll just show you. So for example, let's take my table. So one more thing I want to share with you guys is, for example, if you want to know, just you don't want to view the table, but you just want to know how many records are there in a table, you can just type count and asterisk. So you get there are 21 lakh records in this table. So can we extract all 21 lakh records at once? But if we can, and if we do that, but we cannot do anything about it. We cannot manipulate the data in an Excel, because an Excel can contain only up to 10 lakh values. So here what we have to do is we have to set up a limit of the data which we can extract in an Excel file. So what we do here, so limit also sometimes does one thing. It disrupts the order of the results. So what you have to do whenever you are applying a limit, so first you have to order your data by some field. Let's say we order it by national category. So when I order it by national category, then I will use a limit. For example, if I want to access the first 10,000 records ordered by national category, so if I do that, I will get this first 10,000 records. So here, if you check the last record in the 10,000, so let's take, so here the last record is Cheryl's, okay? So if I want to access the another 10,000 records post this, so I will do this. And the results which are populated, that is post that beauty product details hyphen Cheryl's. How I know this is if you set the limit from 9999 to another 10,000, first result you will get is Cheryl's. So the limit can, so you can change your starting limit and the barrier. So this is like just a similar statistics that we have a class. Like for example, if you have a class from 10 to 100 and you have a class limit of 10, so you will have around 9 groups. So 10 to 20, then 20 to 30 and so on. So for example, if you want your data in the burst of 10,000, so you can extract your data in this mode. So if you want them as first 1 lakh, so we get the first 1 lakh results, and after that we'll again use a comma and then again use 1 lakh. So I'll get the second 1 lakh results. So we can see the query running here. So now this is idle. So if I change it to from, then I get from, I'll come from 2 to 3 lakh. So then the query is running. Once the query is executed, this will see this. Now this is not running. So we get the results now.
Mohit, we can also use the limit by not using order by, right?
We can use it, Khalid, but the thing is that as I told you, sometimes the order get disrupted. We have experienced this a lot. What happens is our table structure, the category table structure, it used to be around 18 lakhs since like for like you can say it is this is a like 6 months back. Our category structure was just 18 lakh records. So whenever we used to extract the records, so there used to be a lot of repetitions. So any category which I got in the first 6 lakh limit, it used to appear in the last limit, last file, and this like there used to be repetitive categories, and the number of categories which I used to extract was the same, 18 lakh, but there used to be
Okay.
repetition. So in order to like ensure that we get only the unique ones, so we order them order them by using a column reference. So you can order them by a national category or a category name, so that once you do that, then you are sure that the categories won't be repeated. And if they are
Okay. Okay.
repeated, then there is a possibility that there are repetitions in the table. Okay.
Okay. Got it, Mohit.
Yeah. Okay. You, Khalid, I hope this is okay. Like, I hope I've answered your question, and Jay, I hope you have answered your question as well.
Yes, Mohit. Yes, Mohit.
Thank you, Khalid. Jay, okay. Thanks. I read the message. Thank you. So we can use the max function also, but we can use it post the group by statement. So I'll come to this later once we use the group by statement. So min and max. So we can do this for min and max also. So any questions about min and max?
No.
Okay, thank you. So the others are count if average and sum functions. So I guess we'll have to take the group by next, because the aggregators have come here. Okay, we can do the count average and sum function similar to the max and min also. So for example, so as like the count, I told you how many count is for is counting how many records are there in the table. So here we have 2,18,000. Min max, we saw what min max can do. So average and sum are similar to the average and sum function of your Excel. So let's do the average once again. So let's see the average of the Mumbai call count field. So here we'll get the average once again. So we got on an average there is at least 6 call count per category, and we can do a sum also here, and we can do a count also here, and we can do a sum also here. So here we got the data. See, so in all there are total 1,38,97,795 categories. Sorry, 795 call counts in Mumbai itself in the entire year, and the total number of categories is 21 lakh. So when we divide this number by this one, we'll get the average. So this is how average, sum, and count works. It serves a very good purpose and very like nice objective purpose when you are using it with a group by clause, and so it serves a very nice purpose when you're using it with a group by clause. So we'll learn that when we do group by slide. So any function, any question about the count, average, and sum function?
No, it's clear.
Hello. So should we proceed?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So using aliases. So aliases can be assigned to column names or table names in order to improve the readability. So for example, let's take this case. So if you're submitting this query to a friend of yours or a colleague of yours, do you think this looks good? I guess it doesn't look good because look at the column names. It looks very, you can say a person will come to know that we are very new and we do not have any standards in using the tool. Because look at the column names. Average, AVG, Mumbai call count. So to improve this, we have to assign an alias like average Mumbai call count as total as so after assigning the alias, you will see that the columns look more neat and readable. So this is the purpose of alias. So here we have assigned an alias to a particular
भाई तूने ये जो किया अभी, ये जो सिर्फ शॉर्टकट को फुल फॉर्म करने के लिए किया या किसी को अच्छा दिखाने के लिए किया?
ऑफकोर्स ये फारूक भाई समझो, फॉर एग्जांपल अगर आप समझो एलियस यूज नहीं करते, ठीक है, आप समझो अपना एलियस अगर आपने यूज नहीं किया, लेट्स कॉपी योर एलियस इज हियर, अगर समझो अभी आप एलियस यूज नहीं करते हो तो मतलब आपका रिजल्ट सब सही है बट आपका डेटा का है ना कोई रीडेबिलिटी, मतलब रीडेबिलिटी एज इन मतलब आप अभी चेक करोगे आपका डेटा में हेडर्स देखो कितने होगा, मतलब इट्स नॉट लुकिंग गुड एट ऑल बिकॉज उसको सामने से मालूम पड़ जाएगा कि आपने ये क्वेरी ही रन किया और क्वेरी का ही रिजल्ट ऐसा है देखो, बिकॉज एवीजी इज आपका फंक्शन, उसके अंदर आपने कॉलम पास किया है, सो दे विल कम टू नो कि यार ऐसा मतलब इट्स नॉट लुकिंग रीडेबल एट ऑल, एवरेज मुंबई कॉल काउंट, सम मुंबई कॉल काउंट, तो उसको थोड़ा रीडेबल बनाने के लिए अगर हम एलियस यूज कर सकते हैं तो एलियस आप ऐसा एज डाल के भी यूज कर सकते हो और आप आपके कंप्यूटेड फील्ड या फिर कंप्यूटर फील्ड या फिर कॉलम नेम के सामने भी डाल के सकते हो। तो एग्जांपल बता रहा हूं आपको मैंने अगर इसको ऐसा कर दिया तो इट लुक्स मोर नीटर देन द प्रीवियस वर्जन। अगर आप किसी को भी क्वेरी ऐसी दोगे कंपेयर टू द प्रीवियस वन, ही विल श्योरली अप्रिशिएट दिस वन। और एलियस कॉलम नेम में देखा तो ऑफ कोर्स आई विल कम टू दिस पॉइंट, so this is how you can do it. So alias can be given to table name also and column name also. Table name में alias देना पड़ता है because when we use joins, so they are a huge help when we use joins. So alias seems illogical at first, but they are of great help when using SQL joins. So this is there. So as we are doing joins next, फारूक भाई आपको पता चल जाएगा कि how powerful an alias is. So of course आपको लगेगा कि यार ठीक है, my data was looking good the other way around also, but of course alias are very important when you are doing SQL joins. So alias can also be assigned like this without as. And for example, if I want, so the same result will appear.
Okay.
So as and or without as, you can assign alias. So separated by a space. So for example, if you want, Farooq bhai, you want your category name. But you want it to be readable as cat name. So you can just write this. So you got the category name result and your alias you got as cat name, and you can even write it as cat name You got the same result. So now we are here SQL joins. So joins, people who don't know the structure, like the use case of joins is similar to that of a VLOOKUP. फॉर एग्जाम्पल आप वी लुकअप अगर यूज कर रहे हो एक्सेल में तो क्या होता है कि आपके पास एक एक्सेल है जहाँ पे यू हैव सर्टन डेटा like category name or something, and if you have previously worked on that particular data, you have the status or some dispositions column against that particular category or a product name. So rather than working on the entire data again, what you do is you like run a VLOOKUP on the data and check how many you have completed, and that way you will come to know that how many are new in this case. And joins play a very important role, as I told you that the SQL is based on the RDBMS system, relational database management system. So here the entire structure is distributed into small tables. This is very well demonstrated using a W3 spool. Let's see. So we have different tables called the customers, which has got the customer ID and other details. And then there is an orders table. So there is an orders table which has got order ID and customer ID. So there is a common key between orders table and customers table. Can you guys tell me which is the key?
Customer ID.
Okay, good. The customer ID is the common key. Let's explore another table. So there's a table called orders. You saw the column names: order ID, customer ID, employee ID, order date, and shipper's ID. So let's open the employees table. So do you think there is a common link between the employees table and the customers table? Sorry, the orders table. Is there a common link? No. There is, but if you want to inspect it, I'll open the other table in the other tab. So here's the orders table, and this is the. So here the column names are these.
Employee ID is common, right?
Okay, correct. So most of the time, what will happen is, so now as you are able to find out the common link between the two tables, because the headers of both the tables were common. So in most of the times, our database also maintained in that way that the headers of the two or more columns wherein you want to apply join, you can get a common column name. But there are some instances wherein the common column name does not match. Let's take the case from the uh, table which Khalid and Mohsen they refer on a frequent basis. So Khalid and Mohsen refers a table called entity table. So in the entity table,
मोहित आवाज कट रहा है, प्रॉपर नहीं आ रहा है.
अभी अभी आ रहा है भाई. हेलो.
network issues.
Okay, so Khalid and Mohsen they use a table called I don't know. I'll share the exact table name with you. So in that table, there is a category name column, which goes by the name Genio category. So here, the same column is maintained as category underscore name in most of our tables. So here we know what the common link is, but the common link is of different headers, so that will work. So all you need to do is you have to be vigilant enough to identify a common key in both the tables. Then you can apply a join. So the only challenge in applying a join is to identify the common key. So यहाँ पे मोस्टली प्रॉब्ली दोनों शायद पर हर्ष ने बताया. वन वॉज एम्प्लॉय आईडी एंड द अदर वॉज कस्टमर आईडी. सो आपको सिर्फ एक बार की आइडेंटिफाई हो जाएगा, जॉइंट्स आसानी से लग जाएंगे. तो लेट्स सी द जॉइंट्स. So join here plays an important role in combining the contents of multiple table. In order to perform a join, users have to ensure that there is at least one column with a common value. So that's the common key in question. So here are the different types of join. or select, say there's a simple join, it's written as JOIN, returns the records that are matching in both the tables. So for example, I'll demonstrate that here.
Mohit, sorry to interrupt. Karan also has a question for you, bro.
One second, I'll just check. He's written it. How can we search for a second highest or a third highest from a table? Okay, so there is a way to do that, Karan. 1 second. So let's see the Mumbai. Once again, I guess there's a large function here also. No, there's no large function, but we can do it. I have also done it some time back. Karan, thank you for this question. I guess it will help everyone. Let me check this after the session, and we can surely take this up in the coming session. I hope it's okay. Okay, thanks, Karan. So we'll move to the join. So let's see. Let's take this. Okay. So for example, let's have this is our one table. So we'll just take so let's take only 1000 category and nationality. We'll take only the 1000. Okay. Or let's take a small table. 1 second. Karan, do we have any small table? Sorry, Karan, Sagar, do we have any small table here with us? Or if you guys don't mind, can I explain joins on W3 School? Because see, here I have got other tables, and if I'm selecting a particular smaller value or a smaller set, what will happen is I'll have to use a subquery, which I feel that it will be a little overwhelming for you guys. Or if you guys want, I can explain the subquery right away to you, what a subquery is. So should I explain a subquery to you now? Or
No.
Huh?
W3.
W3. Okay, thanks, Farooq. So, Sagar, can you extend the time period of the meeting?
It's only 2 minutes left.
Okay. So can you extend it, or we need another link?
I'm sharing the another link if you want.
Okay. So if are you guys okay continuing joins in this session only? Hello.
Yes, Mohit.
Okay. Thanks, Harsh. So Sagar, you are sharing a new link.
Yeah, I'm sharing the new link. Just give me 2 minutes.
I just stop sharing now.